Listen, you were not born empty. You were not born random. You were not born waiting to stumble around in the dark until you find your purpose. No. You were born with it already encoded. Purpose is not discovered. Purpose is remembered. Think about it. Every child carries sparks of it. The things they are drawn to before the world trains it out of them. The curiosity, the fire, the obsession, the hunger. But then the system steps in. Parents say, be practical. Teachers say, fit in. Society says, follow the rules. And slowly, the remembrance gets buried. Not gone. Buried. Like a signal beneath static. That's why so many people feel lost. They're not without purpose. They're without memory. They've forgotten who they are. They've forgotten what they came to do. And so they search. They climb ladders, chase titles, stack money, collect toys, all hoping that the next thing will reveal their purpose. But the truth is, you can't discover what was never lost. You can only remember. Remembrance happens in silence. When you strip away the noise, the distractions, the voices telling you who you should be. You hear the faint hum of your own signal. It's not loud. It's not dramatic. It's not a billboard flashing neon lights. It's a whisper. It's a pull. It's the thread you've always felt tugging at you, even when you ignored it. That is purpose. Not something new. Something ancient. Something yours. But here's the law. Purpose is not a gift you sit around waiting to unwrap. Purpose is responsibility. It demands action. It demands discipline. It demands you rise to meet it. Remembrance is not enough. Once you remember, you must embody. Once you recall, you must live it. Otherwise, remembrance becomes torment. Because you'll feel the weight of the truth you're refusing to honor. Purpose is not always glamorous. It doesn't always look like fame or fortune. Sometimes it looks like devotion to family. Sometimes it looks like building strength in silence. Sometimes it looks like carrying a message into the world, even when it costs you. Purpose is alignment. Alignment with the signal you carried into this life. Alignment with the role you agreed to play before you forgot. Here's the deeper truth. Your purpose is not separate from source. It is Source expressing itself through you, as you. The unique frequency only you carry. That's why comparing yourself to others is poison. Their signal is not yours. Their role is not yours. Their remembrance is not yours. When you copy another, you lose yourself. When you remember yourself, you find purpose. So how do you remember? Silence. Get quiet. Step away from the noise. Your signal is drowned out in distraction. Curiosity. Ask, what have I always been drawn to? What did I love before the world told me it was silly? Pain. Often your deepest wounds point directly to your purpose. The thing that hurt you the most is the thing you are called to heal in others. Flow. Notice what makes time disappear. What lights you up, even when it's hard? That is signal. Courage. Act on it. Even imperfectly. Even clumsily. Action sharpens remembrance. Waiting dulls it. Understand this. Purpose is not found in books. It is not handed to you by gurus. It is not something external waiting in the distance. Purpose is already in you, in your body, in your soul, in your memory. You don't need to discover it. You need to uncover it. Strip away the layers until the signal is clear. And when you remember, life shifts. Decisions become simpler. Discipline becomes natural. Pain becomes meaningful. Because everything is filtered through the lens of purpose. Without purpose, discipline feels like punishment. With purpose, discipline feels like devotion. Without purpose, pain feels cruel. With purpose, pain feels like initiation. Without purpose, life feels heavy. With purpose, life feels holy. So stop searching out there. Stop waiting for the next job, the next course, the next sign in the sky. The sign is already inside you. The signal has been humming since the beginning. Sit with it. Remember it. Answer it. Because purpose is not a destination. It is a remembrance. And remembrance is the first step towards living as who you really are. So ask yourself now, what do I already know, deep down, that I've been pretending to forget? What signal has been pulling at me quietly, consistently, even when I ran from it? What is mine to carry that no one else can carry in my place? Answer that, Live that, and your life will no longer feel random. It will feel aligned. Purpose is not discovered. Purpose is remembered. And it's been waiting for you all along.